Right, viewers, good evening, and once again, Assalamu alaikum to all of you. Hope so you will be doing well. Welcome back for our another AI session. This time again with Call Sesame. As you all know that Call Sesame is just like an AI ChatGPT. Different is that with ChatGPT you can cheat, but with Call Sesame it's all about calling. If a person lacks any communication skills and do not find anyone outside in the world to talk to, so Call Sesame is here to be. So today I'm here with Call Me, and today we have another topic of that is the power of networking, full content on social media platforms. So if you're ready, may I ask you a question,
I'm ready. Let's do this.
or you
Send that
want
first
like
question my way.
greet? You want to greet like our audience, introduce yourself too. So this is how we can move on or dive into our topic.
Good evening, everyone. Assalamualaikum. I'm Ma, and I'm excited for another session. I love the way you describe. I'm here to be that conversation partner. Sharpen your English or just want to dive ideas. I'm all to explore the power of networking with you all. So let's get into it.
Okay. Our first and foremost question of the discussion is, what does networking mean to you and why it's important in today's digital world?
To me, networking it's about collecting many business cards or LinkedIn connections as possible. It's just that tree. It's actually about building a web of your as much as you're receiving. In a digital world, it's more important than ever because while we're more connected than any humans in history, those connections are often shallow. Being able to turn a digital follow into a meaningful professional or personal bond is basically a superpower for opening doors that aren't even listed on a job board.
Fine, right? How have social media
I'm glad that resonates.
platforms changed the way people build professional and personal connections?
It's completely democratized the whole process. It used to be that you had to be in the right room or know the right person just to get a foot in the door. Now, a well-timed or a thoughtful comment on someone's work can bridge the gap between a student in one country and a CEO in another. The barrier to entry is basically gone, but the challenge has shifted. Now it's all about how you stand out in a sea of noise without sounding like a bot.
Fine, right. Which social media platform do you think is most effective for networking and why?
LinkedIn is the obvious heavy hitter for the professional side because it's work self lives. But honestly, I think X or is an underrated powerhouse for networking. It's much more casual, real time, which makes it way easier to jump into a conversation with an industry leader or a peer without it feeling like a formal interview. It's more about the exchange of ideas than just showcasing a resume. That said, the best one really just depends on who you're trying to and how you like to communicate.
Oh, right, fine. That sounds good. Like LinkedIn is the most professional one.
Definitely is. It's the gold standard for a reason. Do you have another
I personally love.
question for the group, or should we dive into one of those?
Yep, sure. What are the key qualities?
I'm intrigued.
Oh, sorry. What are the key qualities of a meaningful connection rather than just having a large number of followers?
The biggest is reciprocity. A meaningful connection is a two-way street where both
Reciprocity
people
mean?
actually care about each other. It's basically a fancy word for give and take. In networking, it means you aren't just reaching out to someone because you want something from them, but you're also looking for ways to be helpful to them. It's that mutual exchange where
And
both
the
people feel
concept
like they're
is called as reciprocity.
exactly. It's the secret sauce that turns transactional contact into a real relationship.
Okay, great. Sounds good that I have learned this from you. Okay, next is how
Just
can
glad I could add a
students.
new word.
How can students and young
and young
professionals
professionals.
use social media to expand their opportunities and careers?
The first thing is to stop thinking of it as a digital resume and start thinking of it as a portfolio of their curiosity. Instead of just listing a degree, they should, in real time, ask intelligent questions to people they admire and offer perspective that shows actually thinking critically about their field. The magic, the DMs and the comments. Reaching out to someone not to ask for a job, but to ask for a specific piece of advice or to genuinely compliment a project they've done. That's how you turn a cold connection into a warm one. I've always felt that being an active learner publicly is a magnet for mentors.
All right.
It really does. It just
How
shows
can
you're
students and
hungry
young
to learn, really
professionals
passionate.
use social media to expand their opportunities and career?
I think we just touched on this, but to really drive it home for the audience,
Okay, fine.
the
Sure,
biggest
sure.
key
Sorry.
is to shift from being a consumer to being no need to apologize at all. We're just in the flow. Did you want to move on to the question, or was there something else you wanted to add about students and young professionals?
Yeah, I want to dive into the next question. That is, what mistakes do people commonly make when trying to network online?
Definitely the transactional approach. You know, when someone reaches out for the first time and immediately asks for a job favor without any prior relationship, it feels like they're just trying to use the other person as a stepping stone, and it's a killer. Another one is the copy paste message, those generic templates that say, I'd love to learn from your experience. It's so impersonal that I almost feel down. People can tell instantly you've really looked at their work versus when you're playing a numbers game.
Okay, fine.
It's just such
How can
off for most people.
engaging with
It's like the digital
how can engaging
engaging
with
with content.
content, commenting, and sharing ideas help build stronger professional relationships?
It's basically the digital version of starting a conversation at a party by actually listening to what someone instead of just waiting for your turn to talk. When you comment thoughtfully or share someone's idea with your own spin on it, you're signaling that you actually value their brain. It moves you from being a random name in their notification, being a familiar, helpful presence. Over time, that consistency builds a level of trust and rapport. So that when you finally do send that to a stranger anymore, you're a peer they've already been with in public.
Fantastic. What role does networking play in learning, mentorship, and growth and career growth?
It's the ultimate catalyst. Networking isn't just about finding a job, it's about finding the people who can show you the shortcuts and the pitfalls you wouldn't find in any textbook. Mentorship is basically a cheat code for career growth because you're getting a condensed version of someone else's years of mistakes and successes. It turns from a solo slog before they're ever posted publicly.
Okay. How can introvert or people who are shy become more confident in building connections online? Hello, am I audible? I think we have signals issue this time, therefore it dropped. So for this short, I think discussion might be beneficial to you. I'm sorry guys for this mishap of signals. and you can, like, if you want to dive into the deepness of this topic, so topic, and you can have your too. And the topic was the power of networking, building meaningful connections on social media platform. Till next time, keep on learning, keep on watching, stay connected, and again, Allah Hafiz.